They called me useless, a disappointment, a joke. Until the CIA gave me a medal for saving thousands of lives. And suddenly, every insult they ever threw at me turned to stunned silence. If you've ever been underestimated by the very people who should have believed in you then, this story's gonna hit you hard. Hit that like button if you've ever been doubted or pushed aside. Subscribe if you believe justice always finds its way. Today's story is a revenge that doesn't just sting, it detonates. I was the family disappointment, the black sheep, the one they only talked about in hushed voices at reunions, if at all. It didn't matter that I had dreams bigger than our dead-end town. To them, I was just lazy, weird, useless. My brother, star athlete. My sister, honor student. Me, just the guy who dropped out to find himself. But no one knew what I was actually doing. They didn't see the bruises from combat training. They didn't hear the late-night calls in coded language. They didn't know, and I couldn't tell them because I wasn't allowed. You see, I had joined a classifying military special ops unit, one of the most elite in the world. And then, I was recruited by the CIA. But at home, I was just the screw-up nephew who still hadn't found a real job. Every family gathering was a minefield. So, still living off government checks. Do you even do anything all day? You should talk to your cousin Mark, he just got promoted at his accounting firm. I smiled, bit my tongue, because what could I say? Actually, Aunt Cheryl, last week one rescued a diplomat held hostage in a war zone. Of course not. I had signed an NDA thicker than a Bible, so I sat there, listening to them laugh at me, poke at me, write me off like some tragic footnote. But what they didn't know, what they could never know, was that I was training for something that would make all their smug little insults evaporate in a heartbeat. One night, my team was deployed on an emergency mission. A rogue terrorist cell had planted a biological device in a foreign city. Thousands of lives were at stake. Clock was ticking. Failure was not an option. We infiltrated quietly, under the cover of night, navigated narrow alleys, avoided enemy patrols. Every step felt like my heart was trying to break through my chest. At one point, I had to crawl through an underground sewage tunnel to bypass a checkpoint. The stench, indescribable. The fear, palpable. We found the device minutes before detonation. My job was to disable the trigger remotely, while another teammate covered me. One wrong wire, and boom, mass casualty event. My hands were shaking. I thought of my dad saying I could never focus, of my uncle laughing when I said I was working on something important, of every birthday I missed while deployed, every wedding, every funeral, all while they thought I was wasting my life. I clipped the wire. Silence. Then the all clear. City saved. Lives intact. Mission complete.